Former President Donald Trump has now been charged by the U.S. Department of Justice. Good evening, Twin Tiers. I'm Trina Catterson. Thank you for joining us for 18 News at 6. This breaking into the newsroom just moments ago. But here's what we know right now. It's a tragedy nobody saw coming. 1 week ago today, an alleged arsonist set fire to the barn behind me at the Tioga Downs Casino. Now some of the owners of these horses are starting to settle in to their new reality. The Elmira Police Department confirmed today that no charges will come to the driver who hit and killed Seth Truax on the Clemens Center Parkway in Elmira back in April. There is a large police presence on East Morris Street and Roosevelt Avenue in the town of Bath this evening. 18 News has confirmed police are responding to reports of a barricaded subject. We are learning of a fatal car crash that took place earlier today in Bradford County. Our 18 News reporter Nick Dubina is live at the scene and has the latest details. Good afternoon, Nick. What can you tell us? That's right, Deja. The excitement here at Watkins Glen International is starting to heat up with the first set of superfans making their way in and setting up camp. In all seriousness, Deja, everyone here is so excited for not only the big race, but just the entire weekend. And we're excited here from 18 News, too. But for now, live in Watkins Glen, I'm Trina Catterson, 18 News. If you're big into musicals, you may want to check out the Clemens Center in downtown Elmira. They recently announced their Broadway series for the season, and some of the shows in the lineup are classics. Less than a week after announcing it was open for business, Elmira Rise, a dry bar inside downtown Grind, is now saying all future events are canceled. This is because the downtown Grind coffee shop in Elmira is now for sale. I don't even feel like I can control what I'm doing. There's a yield here, and I'm also supposed to try and answer this at the same time. For more information on the fundraiser and how you can donate, visit our website, mytwintiers.com. The trial of one of the men accused of killing Jeremy Shazer could wrap up as soon as tomorrow. On January 21st, Shazer was shot and killed outside the Country Tavern on Elmira's south side. 4 men are now charged. The defendant and 1 witness took the stand today. Shamel Swan is accused of shooting and killing Shazer. Now, Swan is already a convicted felon, and on the night of the shooting, he was illegally carrying a handgun. Memorial Day is a time to remember and honor those who have died while serving our country. And 5th graders at Bath Dana Lyon Middle School spent today doing just that. It has been a huge day in Watkins Glen today, the day of the big race at WGI that everyone has been waiting for. 18 News and 18 Sports have been at the track all weekend long, covering not only the races, but everything in between. The Go Bowling at the Glen was the 40th NASCAR race ever in Watkins Glen. Our 18 Sports director, Andy Malnoski, has been following it all for us and joins us live from the track. Good evening, Andy. How has the energy been today? As the nation approaches Labor Day weekend, the state of labor in Pennsylvania seems strong. Unemployment is down, job openings are up, but the Commonwealth's minimum wage remains stubbornly low. Well, Nick, if you would have showed me the score 65-0, the last team I would have thought it would be the Syracuse Orange.
It's a good start to the season for the Orange.
Absolutely. Well, before we go, let's look at our forecast. Seems like we're going to have a lot of football on Friday, and it seems like that's going to be one of the best days of the week weather-wise.
Great weather eventually heading our way, but we still have some rainfall to get through first. Winter's returning.
I'm really looking forward to it. It's very fitting that the most active rainy day was the Monday, and then Friday is sunny and 80 degrees.
I'm excited for Friday.
Me too. Thank you, Shelby.
Yes.
The search continues for 85-year-old Phyllis Potter of Westfield. We're here at Missy's Market, where Phyllis was last seen on this camera back in July before she went missing. The footage shows Phyllis Potter pull into this gas station on July 20th around 6:30 p.m. She stops at this pump and exits her vehicle. She walks inside. The owner comes out and pumps her gas for her, and then Phyllis leaves. We are now learning that Phyllis was actually seen here twice that day.
She came twice that day. She was always worried about running out of gas or breaking down or anything like that. She was just scared of being stranded.
It has been almost 2 months since anyone has seen Phyllis or her car. The story has since grabbed the attention of people all across the country, from neighbors to friends and even complete strangers. Some who have been searching since the very beginning.
What if it was your loved one? What if it was your mother, your daughter, your aunt, your uncle, your brother? What if it was you?
That's the motivation that has been keeping so many people going. Outside groups have also made the trip to Westfield trying to bring Phyllis home.
We've had the Station 2 search and rescue crew. We also had chaos divers. They were phenomenal. They stood there with us. They sunburned with us. They had tears in their eyes with us. Well, there's been some drone operators in the area. If anybody local has a drone and wants to play around, we need any footage, anything we can get.
Another group that has been prominent in this search is the PA Terrain Search and Rescue Crew. They are trained for ground searches and have scoured several areas already. They say more help is always welcomed.
We're here to help the community and the family. We do it because that's what we train to do. If they want to come out and walk with my guys and me, I have no problem with that. You know, come on out. The more the merrier. We can cover a lot more area. It's a good thing. You know, I'm glad we're here to do what we got to do for the community and the family and maybe bring them something.
There has been a fair share of speculation on the internet about where Phyllis could be, but volunteers say having more people joining them on their search is the best chance of bringing Phyllis home.
Theories don't find her. Boots on the ground, find her. People putting posters up, people word of mouth, that's going to find her.
There are several Facebook pages where people are constantly posting about where the search effort stands. And if you would like to help in the search for Phyllis Potter, the group meets every Saturday at 10 a.m. at the People's Church of Potterbrook, and they search until dusk in hopes of getting some answers. In Potterbrook, I'm Trina Catterson, 18 News.